Hey guys, what's up? It's Tali here. Hope you are well and having an amazing day. And if not, this class is going to put a smile on your face and a little bit more stability through your feet. As you may have seen in the last video, Yoga Deconstructed, we spent a little bit of time doing some balance work. So standing on one leg, really starting to nail into the fundamentals of these standing balances. I'm going to dive into that deeper today, but we're going to be doing it in a flow format. So it's going to be a really fun yoga class with loads of standing balances, lots of time for you to get into your breath, into your body, out of your mind, and really find your feet. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start standing. You can either bring the big toes to touch, more space with your heels, or if you prefer to stand with your feet about hip width, just make sure your outer edges of your feet are parallel if you're doing the latter. Let's get nice and comfortable, feel your heels connect to the mat. At the same time, anchor down through the pinky toe edges, the outer edges of your feet, and the big toe mounds. Bring your hands to your heart center. We'll just simply start with 3 clearing breaths, and then we'll get moving from there. So go ahead and close down your eyes if that feels good for you. Take a really slow breath in on your own, just slowing down your thoughts as you do so a little. Really slow out breath, again through the nose, trying to breathe just through the nose for this moment. Deep breath in. And this time as you exhale, we're going to sigh out through the mouth. Release anything that is not serving you, anything that feels stagnant or stuck, any energy that is not feeling good. We're going to do that 2 more times. So steady breath in. Sigh out through the mouth, audible exhale, release. One more on your own, in your own time. Go ahead and release your arms by your sides. Take a breath in, open your eyes, let the light back in. And exhale, just pausing right here. Starting off with some half sun cells just to get us moving a little bit. Breathe in, sweep your arms to the sky. And exhaling to a forward fold, soft bend to your knees, especially for this first one. Touch the mat with your fingertips, let your head hang heavy. Breathe in, draw your hands to your shins, straighten your legs, lengthen through the spine, collarbones forwards. Exhale, forward fold, soften back down. Come on up on your inhale, high mountain pose. Come to standing, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, arms down by your sides. It's really simple, easy movements. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, arms high. Exhale to fold. Breathe in, find your shins, lengthen the back body halfway. And exhale, find your balls of your feet a little, find a little bit more weight to your toes as you fold. High mountain pose, rise up, heels down to the mat, breathe in. Exhaling as your arms rest down by your sides. 1 more time, just playing with this. A little bit of balance, just shifting weight forwards in our forward folds, bringing our hips over our ankles a little better. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, find your core, shift your weight forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale to fold. Bring it all the way up as you breathe in, high mountain pose, arms to the sky. And this time, bring your hands to your heart center, palms touch as you take a slow breath out. Take an inhale here. And a steady exhale. And start to flow a little bit, incorporating all these fun standing balances. Bring your feet into hip width if they're not there already. Anchor down your heels, the outer edges of your feet, your balls of your big toes. Take an in-breath, lift your left knee towards your chest, leg up, Ardha Tadasana, single-legged mountain. Pause here for a moment on your exhale, engage through your right glutes, the posterior hip. Deep breath in, find your drishti. Exhale, slow, controlled step back. We'll find Crescent Lunge. So left foot will step as far back as you can. Keep the left heel over the ball of that left foot. So not think about driving the heel back. Almost think about lifting it up. And as we do this, we'll be able to engage the left glutes, the back of the left hip, a lot easier. If you need to lengthen your stance, you go for it. Reach your arms to the sky. Inhale, Crescent Lunge. Settling here on your exhale. Balance isn't just about standing on one leg or standing on our hands. See if you can find balance across the balls of both feet. So right ball of foot is drawing down just as much as the ball of your left foot. Take one more inhalation. Warrior two, as you breathe out, spin your left heel down, adjust your feet if you need. Opening your hips, your arms along that left long edge of your mat. Can you anchor down both heels equally? Can you draw your right fingertips forwards as much as you're reaching your left fingertips back? Again, we find this idea of balance. Long breath in. Settle as you breathe out. Reverse warrior, keep the bend to your right knee as you reach your arm up and back. Exhale, fingertips all the way down to frame your right foot. Lift your left heel, we'll make it as a grounded airplane. So we're simply going to fly that left leg, keeping your hips square, so left hip bone in line with your right. Your two aces points. And then rather than finding standing splits, we start to fold over that right leg. Then lengthen through the spine like we're in a halfway lift, fingertips to the mat, and left foot drawing back, lifted too. Deep breath in. Forward fold on your exhale, left foot lowers. Soft bend to your knees if you wish. Let your head hang heavy. Halfway lift, both feet to the mat, lengthen. Exhale, forward. High mountain pose, let's rise on your breath in, come on up, Urdhva Hastasana, hands to the sky. And find your heart center. Exhale. Notice what your mind is doing in this moment. If your thoughts are getting away from you, if you feel like your thoughts are perhaps not serving you, we get to choose. See if you can bring your attention to your breath, to the present moment. That is all that ever really matters. All the way into your left foot this time. Start to draw your right knee into your chest. Left heel, outer edge of left foot, ball of left foot, all grounded. See if you can find your drishti. It's your focal point to look at. Have a little bit of fluidity through your body nonetheless, a little bit of flexibility through the joints. Doesn't matter if you feel like you're moving, because balancing is movement. Balancing is always dynamic. So one more breath in. Step it to the back of your mat, right foot lowers, far back as you can, exhale. So again, keep your right heel lifted on top of the ball of your right foot. Engage your right glutes, reach your arms to the sky, inhale. 2 breaths right here, press the balls of both feet down equally. Inhale fully. Warrior two, exhale, open it up. Press both heels down, reach arms out, opposite directions equally. Breathe in. Exhale. Reverse warrior, left hand up and over your left ear, breathe in. Exhale, fingertips lower down to frame your left foot, lift your right heel. We'll come back into that grounded airplane pose, so right heel presses back in space, keep the leg lifted. And lengthen the heart forward, so really think about creating length from your right heel all the way to the crown of your head. Fingertips can be to the mat or to blocks if you need them. Slow breath in. Right foot lowers to next to your left as you exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, refold. Just rise, high mountain pose, come on up, arms to the sky. Bring your hands back to your heart center and pause, breathe out. Notice your breath. I love taking these little micro pauses in our practice, just to check in with ourselves. Yoga is about coming back to this sense of attention. And this is a sense of balance in itself, as we're not just focusing on one part of our body, one aspect of our lives. See if you can draw your focus not just to your feet, but to the crown of your head. Not just the front body or the back body. Creating a sense of awareness, the whole of you where you are in space. Deep breath in. Exhale, stay. You can blink the eyes open if you like me and close them down every time you have some stillness. And start to go ahead and draw the left knee back in towards your chest as you breathe in. Exhale to tree pose, left knee out to the left. Without using your hands, place your left foot to the inside of your right leg. So wherever it wants to land. Pause here, press foot to leg, leg to foot. Pause for a breath out. Starting to draw the left foot a little bit away from your right knee, so you've got a little bit of space between the two parts of your body. As you breathe out, I'm going to karate kick. I'm sure it's a technical term. The left foot to the very back of the mat, finding Crescent Lunge once again. Left foot lowers down, arms to the sky, left heel is lifted. The big toe mound of that left foot is grounded. Engage your left glutes, inhale, maybe look to your thumbs. Exhale, warrior two, open it out. If you need to lengthen your stance, you go for it. Let's breathe in now, straighten that right leg. You're gonna reach your right fingertips forwards, like you're trying to touch whatever is in front of you. Send your right hip back, so creating all this length down that right side. Breathing out, lower your right hand to your right leg. Left hand to the sky, Trikonasana. And in this pose, I love to create loads of space in the underneath side of the ribcage. So rather than thinking about how low you can bring the hand, think about how much space you can create through both sides of your body. Inhaling, look to your left fingertips. Exhale to pause, find the balance between both feet. Reverse warrior, rebend your right knee. Left hand down your back leg, right hand to the sky. And this time as you breathe out, downward facing dog. Let's lower both hands down to the mat. And step your right foot back as you lift your left heel. So both feet to the back, both hands to the top. Finding this nice upside down V shape with our body. Take a moment, pat into your hands, pat into your feet if you need. And find some stillness for 2 breaths. Can you press both hands to the mat at the same rate as you're pressing both feet towards the mat? Let's go ahead and lift your left leg to the sky. Easy breath in. Exhale, left foot steps forwards. Just by your left thumb. You can drop your right knee. Reach both hands to the sky. So now in a nice low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Settle your hips forwards if that feels good. If it feels a bit uncomfortable for your lower back, you're welcome to ease out of the lunge so that your hips are about over your right knee. If it feels good, though, you're welcome to sink your hips forward so your left knee, your front knee, is about stacked on top of the left ankle. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Cactus your arms, inhale. Lift the chest. And exhale, slowly let your hands melt down. Just let them hover by your sides. 2 more times. Inhale, cactus, lift the heart. Exhale, melt your hands down to float by your sides. 1 more time, these gentle heart openers. Inhale, lift up to the heart center. Exhale to melt. Hands come down to frame your left foot. It's going to get a little bit interesting, alright guys? You're going to tuck your right toes, lift that right knee, look forwards, inhale. Exhale to grounded airplane. Let's again float that right leg behind you. Fingertips can stay on the mat for a moment, find your balance. Look slightly forward, slightly down of your left foot. And can you bring your left hand to your heart center? Can you bring your right hand to meet it so both palms are touching? And slowly making our way to Ekapalotadasana. And bring that right knee into your chest as we come all the way up to standing. That is a transition that eluded me for a long time. So nice work if you're feeling nice and balanced there. So now we're on the other side. Take a deep breath in. Right knee stays lifted. Exhale, right knee out wide. Let's move into tree pose straight to the other side. Press right foot to the inside of your left leg. Steady through the mind. Steady down, ground down to that left leg. Just take an inhale, draw your right foot slightly away from your left knee. Karate kick your way back, crescent lunge, lower your right toes to the back of the mat. Reach your arms to the sky, crescent lunge, lift your right heel, engage your glutes. Exhale, warrior 2, open it out down the right side of your yoga mat. Not pausing here for long, we'll straighten that left leg. Inhale, reach forwards with your left hand, back with your left hip. Exhale, left hand lowers to the left leg. Right hand actively reaching to the sky. See if you can almost float that left hand just on the inside of that left leg. Again, we're thinking length down that left side. You can really start to engage your core if you let your hand just float. Reverse warrior, we bend left knee, left arm high, inhale. Exhaling, fingertips down, plant your palms. Step back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths right here. Ground down your left hand, your right hand. Your left foot, your right foot. Right leg to the sky, steady, inhale. Exhale, step forward. Right foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee. Reach both hands to the sky, inhale. Exhale to pause. Right knee about on top of your right ankle. Or back off a little bit if this doesn't feel good for your lower back. Inhale, cactus your arms, open it through the heart space. Exhale, allow your hands to float down by your sides. 2 more times, back bend, inhale, cactus your arms, heart opens. Exhale, let it melt, fingertips down. One more time, inhale, cactus. Heart forwards, right knee forwards. Exhale, hover your hands and plant your fingertips down to frame your right foot. You ready for the second side? So lift your back knee as you tuck your left toes under, look forwards. Exhale, fingertips stay on the mat, grounded airplane. Left foot stays lifted. Fingertips to the mat, find almost a halfway lift style. Alignment through your upper body, heart forwards. Find your balance through that right foot. Look slightly ahead of it. Can you bring your right hand to your chest first? Bring your left hand to your chest once you feel balanced. Soften into the left knee. Or lift your left knee into your chest. Right leg strong. Ekapada Tadasana. Back to single-legged mountain, you made it. Take a slow breath in here. Release your left foot down, breathe out. Maybe 3, maybe 5 breaths just here. Feeling both feet grounding down. Feeling the sense of balance through your attention, through your awareness. Again, we're not just thinking about our palms, we're thinking about the soles of our feet. We're not just thinking about our shoulders, we're considering our hips. Considering where you are in space. Where are you holding on to tension? Where are you feeling really relaxed and easy? Can you find some balance there? One more breath. One more flow. You can bring your big toes to touch. Get a little sliver of space in your heels. Open your eyes. Let the light back in once again. Release your arms down by your sides. Take a breath in right here. Finding your core, knit your lower ribs in towards the center as you breathe out. Chair pose, everybody's favorite. Bend your knees. Sink your hips down and back. Chair pose is Utkatasana in Sanskrit, which literally translates to fierce pose. Let's make this fierce. Draw your hips as far down as you can. Lift your ribs off of your thighs. Lift through the chest. Keep your hips down low. Arms to the sky. And then can you draw your weight back so your knees are on top of your ankles rather than in front on top of your toes. Hands find your heart center. Inhale. Pause here. Allow your knees to track over your ankles. Breathe out. Alright, one more time, single-legged mountain on the right side. Start to lift your left heel, lift your left toe straight on your right leg. Left knee back in towards your chest, deja vu. Take an inhale right here. And this time as we exhale, we're going to step back to a lunge. I'm going to bring your fingertips down to the mat, framing your right foot. At the same time as your left foot, your lifted foot, touches the back of the mat. Are you ready? A slow motion, controlled breath. Can you bring your fingertips down at the same time as your left toe tips? Ah, so close. Lift your heart, look, gaze up, inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. I'm going to find a 3-legged plank. So press both palms into the mat, send your right leg back, keep it lifted. And now right here in a 3-legged plank, the tendency is to want to drop your lower back. So if you engage your core, puff your lower back up, draw your shoulder blades away from each other, and press your right heel back. One more breath in here. Downward facing dog, lower your right foot, hips up and back. Draw that right leg to the sky once again, 3-legged dog. And this time, bend your right knee, open your hip, and roll and spiral your upper body towards the right side of your mat if that feels good. You can maybe even walk your right fingertips a little bit further forwards. So you've really got a good stretch all the way down your right side body. And then right hand balance with left hand. Straighten your right leg, square your hips. Slow breath in here. Exhale, right foot steps by your right thumb. Keep your back knee lifted. This time we're going for Crescent Lunge. Reach your arms to the sky. Exhale to pause. Take a breath in, prepare. Airplane your arms, exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. Palms can face forwards. Hug your shoulder blades towards each other, squeeze them towards each other. Get light to your left tiptoes. You're going to find full airplane, fly your left leg, straighten your right. It's like a little back bend here. Pause for an inhale. Back to Crescent Lunge, breathe out, left foot steps back, reach your arms to the sky. Inhale, airplane. Airplane your arms, lift your, my goodness, those with hands. A Crescent Lunge, take a breath in. Back forward. Crescent Lunge, take a breath in. Fly to airplane, exhale, straighten right leg, fly your left. Airplane your arms. One more time, breathe in, Crescent. Breathe out, fly, airplane. Slowly bring your left knee into your chest, hands behind your heart, breathe in. Last single-legged mat on this side. Exhale, lower your left foot. Find ragdoll. Feet can be about hip width. Soften generously as you can into your knees so you feel really relaxed through the legs. And capture opposite elbows. What I love to do is make fists with my hands and then just nestle the fist into the crooks of our elbows. And then there you don't even have to hold on to anything. Just get to relax. Let your head hang heavy. A few breaths before we move into that flow one more time. Release your fingertips to the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, big toes touch. Exhale to fold. Let's come into chair pose, final time. Lots of leg power today. Bend your knees deeply, sink your hips to the mat. Keep your hips down low, draw your ribs off of your thighs. Inhale here. Hands find your heart, breathe out. Straighten your left leg, right knee into chest, breathe in. Exhale, step it back to a lunge, again with control. Right foot can lower to the back of the mat. And see if you can bring your fingertips down at the same time as your right toes land. Beautiful. Plant your palms, one-legged plank, press into your palms, send your left leg back. Again, puff up through your lower back, almost like you're trying to round through your back body. Press both heels back, left toes bent down. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog for a moment. Left foot lands by your right. And three-legged dog, left leg to the sky, inhale. Bend your knee, open your hips, spiral your upper body over towards the left. Left toe fingertips can creep forwards. A really nice stretch on that left side, buddy. Inhale. Left hand back in line with right, breathe out. Straighten your hips, straighten your left leg, square your hips, inhale. Exhale, left foot forwards. Alright, last little bit of effort, guys. Reach your arms to the sky, Crescent Lunge, inhale, back knee is lifted. Exhale, airplane your arms, palms face forwards, down by your side, lean forward. Breathe in, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other on your back. And exhale, fly your right leg airplane. Inhale here. Exhale, land your right foot back, crescent lunge, arms to the sky. And then 2 more times on your own, we're going to inhale to airplane. Every exhale, back, crescent lunge. 1 more time on your own. Alright, we're going to make our way to single-legged mountain via airplane. So 1 last time, airplane, pose, Dakasana. Hands find your heart, breathe out. Right knee in towards your chest, inhale. Exhale, standing arms down by your side. Right foot meets your left solid ground. I don't know about you, I think it might be quite nice to spend a few moments just coming back to breath. So come down to kneeling if that feels good. You can find a seat, you can lie down, child's pose. Whatever floats your boat right now is all good by me. 1 more. Just like at the beginning of class, we'll take 3 steady clearing breaths. Exhale through your nose first. Deep breath in also through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth as you exhale, let it all go. 2 more times, inhale. Release. Last one, give it your all. Letting go of everything that does not serve you. Slowest, fullest breath in ever. Let it go, exhale. Let your breath slow, quieten, and get softer. Your eyelids get heavy. Either close completely or maybe gazing down softly. Your mind is just gently resting on the breath, following the journey, your inhales and your exhales. Being grateful for the body that you are in, for the strength of showing up for your yoga practice today. Remembering it doesn't matter how many times we wobble, we fall in a balancing pose, in any yoga pose, or in any part of our lives. What matters most is that we come back to that pose, to whatever challenge we are facing, being kind to ourselves. If you have a few more moments to spare, then I strongly recommend just spending these few moments just in stillness, making your way down to your back, Pushabasana if that feels good, and just staying in seated contemplation. But from me to you guys, thank you so much for joining me for this quick yet fiery balancing flow. I hope you enjoyed it. There's plenty more content, plenty more videos coming up. Hit subscribe if you don't want to miss out. See you on the mat soon, Yogi. Namaste.